going to see an animal today.
He is one of the most dominant interior linemen in the Canadian Football League.
This is not a little kid's playland. This is a grown man's game, and it's very violent, and at times you may find some violence.
Kackert with a big hole, and more. Chad Kackert, touchdown Argos.
Well, Chad Kackert's having himself a day.
The most outstanding player, running back, Chad Kackert.
Speaking of Chad Kackert and Khalif Mitchell, top running back, top defensive tackle. Kackert is a model citizen. What's he? Let's find a word to use to describe you. And I'm not looking for anything good or bad. What would be appropriate? Khalif Mitchell.
Unique.
Unique is good. What would you use?
Well, before I met him, I might have used the term loose cannon.
Yeah, but I think you probably would still use that term. That's not a negative term. Loose cannon good?
I think any cannon is good when I'm business.
How about the term that has been applied to you, dirty player?
I mean, I'm in the trenches. It's always dirty. I feel like if you don't leave the football game at the end of the day with no dirt on your pads, you didn't play.
So I thought when you said before I met him, I would have said dirty player. Would you have said dirty player before you met him?
Well, when I met him in the locker room just this preseason, he's one of the nicest guys you'll meet in the locker room.
Right, but you played with Belly last year, Adriano Belly, right?
Belly's dirty in a different way.
Really? So now I'm getting educated in the ways of football. First of all, I don't think he probably has the same propensity to be naked. It's true that Belly likes to spend a lot of his time naked, right?
Exactly.
So how is he dirty in a different way? What's his brand of dirt?
I don't know if we can talk about that on television.
Yeah.
What do you guys have in common about your attitude about football? Let's forget about the style of play. But if you were to sum up what you think of the game, what you think it takes to win the game, what would it be?
I think it takes more heart, it takes determination, it takes a lot of tenacity, you know, it takes a lot of focus. You have to definitely know what you're getting into and understand that this game is definitely high intense, and you just play with a lot of love and a lot of energy.
Do you agree with that?
You hit the nail on the head with heart, and people forget about that a lot, especially when you get to the higher levels when it becomes a lot about money and whatnot. But you know, the guys who really have a love for the game, they have had that love since they started playing when they were young and in high school, and it was all about, you know, winning on Friday night.
Growing up, playing on Friday night and going to American college, I imagine you didn't think about the CFL probably until your agent came to you. Would that be the first time you kind of thought about the Canadian Football League?
For me, actually, a lot of people had told me when I was in college or university, as they say out here, that the CFL would probably fit my skill set, and it does. And you know, I had a chance to maybe take a shot at the NFL.
That's what I was going to ask you, both of you. And I was told this, I was talking to Dave Naylor about it, and he said, you know, a lot of guys say, hey, I could have played in the NFL, but both of you guys had legitimate, good opportunities to play in the NFL. Is that correct, Khalif?
Yeah.
Why'd you turn it down?
I turned it down because I love the game and I wasn't ready. You know, out of the past guys who just passed away, rest in peace, you know, from Javon to Kenny and from Junior, like they were all, I knew them personally, I touched them, we shared breaths with each other, and they are gone now because of whatever reasons that may have been different, that they may not have been ready for. And to take those lessons in life and to say that I knew that I wasn't ready spiritually, mentally, and to go, you know, maybe been physically. I don't want to go, you know, 80% or 90%. I want to go 100%. And if you're not ready, I think it just makes a better man to know that when you're not ready for something, to not do what everybody else would want to do, even if they're not ready.
So are you saying that you know, the collisions in the National Football League and the toll it takes on your body is something that if you could avoid, that you chose to avoid?
No, it was not the collisions. I love collision. It's the off the field stuff, the not being able to go outside and go and do natural things and original things, and those type of things, they weigh a leverage that a lot of people don't know about because they want to go outside, they want to do those things, but a more reserved person or a more interpersonal person may not want to do those things, and the NFL will have a heavy load if you don't know how to handle it.
Very thoughtful answer. Chad, what did you think of Aaron Hernandez today? Do you think the Patriots had any choice but to release him?
I don't know too much about it and what's going on.
You're not just dodging here, are you?
I'm not dodging.
Yeah,
no,
I don't think you're that crafty a veteran to be dodging at this point.
No,
he's good.
But yeah, it's a shame to be put in that kind of situation. And yeah, I don't know the guy, I don't know the scenario or what happened, but I mean, you got to keep good company and you got to make sure you're making the right decision.
Right. I don't think the Patriots had a choice. Got any hobbies? Yes or no?
Got plenty of hobbies.
Name one.
Piano.
Name a hobby.
Piano.
All right.
How about
Interesting. We'll talk more about that.
Record your message after the tone.
Khalif, this is Adriano Belli, formerly of the Toronto Argonauts. I just wanted to welcome you to my lovely city and welcome you into the home of the Toronto Argonauts. I couldn't be happier that you've joined the defensive line and you're going to be snapping guys' arms and killing quarterbacks and ripping their heads off. I love you. I wish I was playing with you, but I'm too old and slow now. I give you a big kiss. You're beautiful. Ciao, ciao.
End of message. To replay this message, press 4.
I love that guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. And you know what? I see you bringing the same sort of thing. I mean, look at that engaging smile. The answer you just gave. The fact is, you know, I think guys like you are what the CFL's all about, even if you do cross a few lines on the field.
I mean, I don't try to cross the lines. The lines, sometimes it happens, you know, but then again, you learn and you live, you know what I mean? And one thing I can say with guys like Belly, they teach me a lot, and I listen to them, and I had a nice relationship with Belly. He's a great guy.
Okay, so you said your hobby was, and I didn't know, you said your hobby is playing piano. You said your hobby is playing piano. Reach beside you and uncover what is sitting beside you. Yes, indeed, a piano, or an organ that sounds like a piano. So why don't you, Mr. Khalif Mitchell, get up and play us a song?
I don't even like electric pianos.
Yeah, I don't really care what you like. That's what we got, and you're going to play it.
All right.
All right, you can get up and do it. When did you start playing piano, Chad?
Real young, but there was a lapse there, and when I was about 18, I was kind of self-taught.
Oh, he's got it. Look at him turning it around so he can face.
Yeah, you don't put your bum.
Okay.
Right.
All right, let's hear.
Let me see.
No seat for him.
What are you going to play?
Oh, no. Let me see. I guess I could try. I got to take the ring off. It's heavy when you're playing.
Oh, it's a Grey Cup ring, right? Here, I'll take it. I'm not going to steal your ring, man.
I know. I can get it off of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I know how you play. Break my arm, then take the ring.
Oh, this don't even have a pedal. All right, here we go.
You sing too?
No.
That's awesome. Chet, take off your mic because you're hardwired there. Get up. What are you going to play for us, Chet? We got 1 minute to go.
That doesn't require a sustained pedal.
Oh, I see. So you're adapting to the Canadian game more than Khalif did.
Oh,
all right. Chad Kackert, MVP in the Grey Cup. Entertaining.
Where are we?
Okay, let's blame it on.
And that was nice, though. I don't even know how to play with the black.
Let me tell people that the Canadian Football League kicks off tomorrow on TSN on Friday night. The Hamilton Tiger Cats against the Toronto Argos. The Argos put their Grey Cup championship. It starts the defense on Friday. They got Khalif Mitchell. They got Chad Kackert back, who chose not to go to the NFL. Thanks, guys, for doing this.
Thank you very much.
Play us out.
Play us out. He loves putting people on the spot.
Off the Record with Michael Landsberg, brought to you by the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. For great steaks, good friends, see you tonight. Michael Landsberg's wardrobe provided by Got Style, voted Toronto's best menswear store.
Hey! Grey Cup, here we come, baby.